Hey everyone. So we ended the last episode with doing orbit. At this point, you have a little bit of a grind. I wanted to leave that open to you to explore and just play the game. That's the most interesting part of this. Uh, so this is a completely optional episode, and this is just some suggestions on some stuff and more details if you're still struggling with a few things. I kind of suggest you skip it and just play the game and experience that and the the fun of that, exploration and finding out new stuff, going through the wiki, those kind of things. But if you learn better through video and stuff like that, here's a little optional video that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be longer because we're gonna go over uh, quite a few different things that'll hopefully have time stamped for you that I'll deal with getting that first little science before we head off to the start doing the various interstellar satellites and stuff like that. So the moon and Mimas and that. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so we're back on Kerbin. We've done our uh, initial flights up to orbit. And what we really need to do is we need to get some more science to unlock some things. Um, Ideally, we will get some batteries and solar going. So we don't have that yet, so we need to get the batteries, which are here. That also unloads the Stay Putnik, which gives us more options for launching probes and stuff like that. And then we want to get to the solar panels right there. So by having batteries and solar panels, your trip, your initial return from the moon is going to be a lot more successful, and you can do a lot more science. The other side of that is also by getting solar panels, you can upgrade to the uh, Robodyne OKTO, which is a much better probe core than the Stay Put pick. All right, editing Brian here. This section just ended up all kinds of convoluted. Really, all you need to do is make any type of vessel and put some science on it. And for whatever reason, I made this a lot more complicated than it needed to be. So we'll just watch me kind of a little bit of fumble around here while I talk about what I'm doing. So yeah, just put a command pod. At this point, we don't have wheels, and then you can put all these items just right on the command pod. You really don't need the tank. You don't need the jets. If you do take Bob and you can move around, then you can reset the experiments. But yeah, for this first vessel, we really just don't need that much stuff. Report, keep experiment, we're gonna log temperature, keep experiment, observe the goo, keep experiment, log some pressure, keep experiment, EVA, keep experiment. Right, and then we can board, we can recover our space vessel. And that's going to get us up to 37. We can do a similar thing here. I gotta remember how to do the want. Shouldn't need to rebuild this. So you can launch your vehicles from the one ray or the launch pad. I wonder if I need to. Bet I've got to go to the switch editor, open. No, it doesn't seem to like that. Okay, that's fine. Mm. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep, it's way down here. Right. We should be able to do the this. I think we should have already had a crew report. Yep, we're good there. Um, yeah, we never ran the temperature. We didn't do the goo, and we'll have an EVA report. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. More science, and those are two easy ones. The rest uh, looks like we're gonna need tires. And hey, that was just enough. So under aviation, yep, there they are right there. We can unlock tires. So each of the various buildings around here is a unique biome that is really simple science for you to be able to get. Uh, and now that we have unlocked the tires, we can modify the science grab and add tires. Actually, we can, yeah, we have jet engines and jet fuel too. That's more efficient. But I'm just gonna go with this and throw on some tires. As soon as my brain will wrap around that. Okay. And there we go. These aren't steering. So if you are having issues, you can try doing this and then just kick them in a little bit. So I'm just holding down shift and pressing A to do that. You do want to make sure that they are straight up and down though. Oh, we're a little, no, never mind. It's just tilted a little weird. Okay. So yeah, we throttle up our engine here. It's just taking it easy. This is a very unstable craft. Um, KSP is not known for having the smoothest transition between um, the various model intersections and stuff like that. So just go ahead and take your time. If you do have SAS on, realize the Terrier does not have um, a generator. So if you're using SAS to turn and keep things stable, you will use more electrical charge. We have turning wheels, so we won't need SAS. All right, so we're coming up on our first one. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Press B for brakes. Yep. Ooh, yep, a little rough there transitioning. That's okay, we're going to slow down now. And we'll go ahead. Up here is the, right here, this one, toggle the brakes. So that'll set the parking brake. So we stay stopped here. We can then do a crew report. Keep that one. Log the temperature. It is nominal. Observe the goo. Keep experiment. Log our pressure data. keep experiment, do an EVA report, keep experiment, and then we can take the data out of these three. And since we have our science, oh, it's just out of range. Should have done that a little better. Should put that one up by the temperature gauge. And since we've got, we launched with Jebediah. Okay. Well, I'll have Jebediah board. Make sure you're paying attention to that. I usually mess it up the first time too. All right, I've tried to record this a couple times. I am not having a whole lot of luck with doing a polar. Oh, and I'm already trying to tip over. I can't tip over just yet. I don't have a lot of thrust to weight ratio. Trying to do a polar landing. You may have better luck with trying to do this with the orbiter, to be honest. I've tried a few variations. I added just a little bit more fuel on this one to see if I can get it. So, right, now I can start tipping over. Now I probably didn't BS too much. Yeah, I think this will be the time though. I'm gonna stay focused. Whoa. Come on. Make sure I'm making a good, clean ascent. Not overpowering it too much. Staying on target. I'm gonna also monitor my Apple apps here from this view. Make sure that I'm trying to stay around 1 minute from my Apple apps. Push it out. All right, there we go. We didn't quite make it to space though, so we're gonna drag the whole way. Yeah, I think it's gonna get toasty. That should be okay. Not ideal. Could have got a little bit better ascent there, but we got it. And hey, we're gonna make some science here, so that's all that really matters. It's gonna be long. Hey, look it, there's the moon. We're going there eventually sometime. Right, and that was the short, brief time we were actually in space. Wasn't suborbital for very long. It's odd that it zooms out so far. Okay, we're crossing over the South Pole right now. Come on, slow down. I'm gonna pull the chutes as soon as possible. That'd be hilarious if I overshot again. I've undershot, I've overshot. Um, it's been... Okay, here we go. We're gonna land in the snow. Yay! All right. I don't think... Yeah, there we go. So we're over the ice caps. That's not ideal. I wanted to get the South Pole, but the ice caps will do. They're unique enough. Um, and we'll go ahead and keep that experiment. Science is science. Let's do a crew report. Keep that experiment. Right, we did it. And cut our chutes. There we go. Yeah, I think we needed to be just that way a little bit to get the South Pole. I may try rolling down this hill. Seeing if I can get over there and get a little bit of science. If we're close enough, it might be worth it. All right, and touchdown. Oh, something didn't like that. Interesting. I think it looks okay. Guess I shouldn't have cut as many chutes as I did. Okay. We want to go ahead and gather up our science. Take data. We can do that again. I can't do that. Take the data, do an EVA report. Interesting. I thought the ice caps used to give more, but they don't seem to be. Uh, okay, got all that. Experiment. EVA again. Oh, I forgot to. Uh, there we go. EVA again. Take the data. 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 Board. Okay. Close that. We're going to try and tip over. Ooh. Right. We should be able to get situated here. We should be able to roll down the hill. Oh, I wanted to roll down the hill. Come on. Sometimes you can do this pretty easy. The shape of the command pod likes you quite a bit. And the parachutes. Oh, come on. There it's going. Oh, okay. Well, if you would like to do that, you can more than try it. It is definitely not working for me. But there you go. So by going around the various different biomes in KSP, uh, you can gather up yourself some science and get better prepared for doing your first lunar ascent. So you're just going to do a flyby for the first one. So don't worry about needing enough stuff that you can actually land. Yeah. But, okay. Remember, love is love. Stay safe. And this is Grakef signing off.